welcome to The Rock. That was almost more like WWE The Rock than like
Yeah.
to The Rock. So The Rock, welcome to another edition of Alex's movie reviews. I was assigned The Rock this past week, and I have some thoughts. Some thoughts as I watched it. So my first thing was he goes to the gravesite of his wife, or and he leaves his medal, his like military medal, on the grave. And I thought
he being Sean Connery.
Yeah, thank you, Muff.
No.
Yeah. It wasn't Nick Cage. I'm not even sure you watched the movie at this point. Now I'm confused.
No, the guy who ends up taking over the Rock.
Oh yeah, got you.
No, the guy who's like the lead defector or whatever.
Yeah.
But then it made sense because I don't think he really cared about it because he was leaving.
He was
off about the military anyway.
Yeah, he knew he was gonna die probably.
Yeah. So the first scene, they're going into the like base.
Yeah.
And the guy gets shot out of a guard tower with some kind of red rubber ball. It's like not a bullet, he's like standing by this window, and it looks like someone threw a racquetball at him, and he jumps backward and smashes through the window. And all of the glass in this movie in general, really, but especially this opening scene, is so flimsy. It just all shatters. Like someone like sneezes on the glass, and it's like so that's a critique I had. I feel like they leave their friend, the one friend, in the gas chamber, and he gets all deformed. And I think they definitely had time to get him out, and they didn't. So that was kind of a dick move. It was kind of like the end of the Titanic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there was definitely room on the piece of wood. They open up strong with a classic bomb detonation scene. Had I shouldn't say detonation. I should say diffusing.
Yes.
Nick Cage diffuses the bomb and then goes home to play guitar poorly in his underwear. Weird scene, but it happened. I wasn't really sure why that was necessary, the underwear guitar playing, but it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I take it back. There was a very dramatic quarter throw when they were questioning Sean Connery. They throw the quarter at him to call someone, and it like hits the ground and it like spins.
Yeah.
And I really thought that was going to be ominous about that quarter, and it really never comes back to the quarter. So it's kind of a weird move.
Wait, you mean the quarter that he uses to cut the glass?
Cut the glass.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but it just still seemed okay.
Overdone. It was overdone. It was overdone.
Yes, it was over. Yes. He has the gun fixed on Sean Connery, one guy, and he says, "You will not." And I just thought that was like funny. My favorite line in the movie is when Stanley's wife, Nick Cage's wife, they're talking about how he's swimming underwater to get, into the Rock, Alcatraz. And she says, Stanley's not even a very good swimmer. He can't even snorkel. Just one of those things that stood out.
Yeah.
Obviously, welcome to The Rock. Sean Connery says, maybe I'm losing my sex appeal. That was a funny part. Here's another one. So they say the F word throughout this movie a whole bunch, right?
Right.
But then there's a line where Nick Cage says, I'll kick the out of a bunch of Marines. And like, I feel like it was just going to be shit, but you've just said the F word so many times in the movie. Whatever. I was distractedly nervous whenever anyone be holding up the little balls of green glass.
Yes.
So right whenever I'm writing this note about this, because I like the whole time, every time they pick them up, I'm like, I'm like, don't clink them together, don't drop, like whatever. I'm like freaking out. And then that one drops and it's rolling and he runs and does that like dive, catch, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot for me. The needle to the heart. He had to put the atropine in the heart. And you finally had to do it.
Yeah.
Never thought he would. And I loved the final part of the story at the end when Mason, aka Sean Connery, is with him, and he says, "What happened to him?" And he looks up at him. He's like, "He died." So I thought that was cool. He
Vaporized.
A human can do that? Oh yeah. So he tells him he ripped up the plea bargain or whatever, and
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I mean, I thought we were past that with some of these movies, but
Yeah.
so overall, I give it 2.5 Busch Lights.
All right.
It was a little notch below Con Air, but it was enjoyable.
So, my question for you is, what did you think of the prom queen exchange?
The prom queen.
Oh my God, Muff.
You missed like the line of the movie.
No, I was distracted by the green things.
This was before the green things. Muff, give the line.
Just tell me.
Alex, you don't remember what winners do?
Oh, yes. They do the prom queens or whatever.
Yeah, losers always talk about giving their best. Winners go home and
Fuck the prom queens. Yes,
Right.
I know. Okay, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I do like that. That's a good line.
Okay.
It would not
That's
be
like the
allowed
best
in
line.
a lot of movies today. I feel
No.
like.
No, totally. This is why these movies are. That's not why they're good, but it's just far enough back that it's still like relevant-ish, but it's also far enough
Question.
back where it's like, yeah, we can't say all the things we say in there now.
Yes, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yes, you're right. Losers get like Jim go home. Winners like Muff and me. I'm just kidding.
And
It's on the
then,
shit list today.
then Nick Cage goes, "She was the prom.
The prom queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. She was the prom queen. And I was like, was she? I'm like, listen, you're at home playing the guitar in your underwear bad. I don't think you landed the prom queen, okay? That I think between that and the green balls, I was so distracted.
I got you.
Between Nick Cage's underwear and green balls, you were distracted.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm sticking. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
So my